Hello, hello, hello. This is Gerald Salenti, and it's Tuesday, September 20th, 2022. And your new Trends Journal's out. Yep, it's Tuesday. It's Trends Journal Day. Remember, the trend is your friend, and here's the cover. The pandemic is over. El Presidente of Los Estados Unidos declares. Yeah, well, how come? Well, the midterms are coming. The pandemic is over. You know what that is?
Bullshit.
It wasn't a pandemic that's over. It's a bunch of political pricks, and I can't say the other word, that locked down the world. Not the pandemic is over. So the same people like Biden, who had all his mandates, now, I declare the pandemic is over. I am your leader. I know everything. It never had, this is the proof. It never had one damn thing to do with real science, just political science. You got a clown saying, hey, the pandemic's over. Hey, if the pandemic's over, why are you still firing people that won't get the vax? The Operation Warp Speed vax that you, Biden, and you, Kamala Harris, the VP. Hey, whatever happened to, well, I don't hear about her anymore. You're the ones that said when Biden was running against Trump back in 2020, both of you said, and along with that clown Cuomo, hey, we wouldn't get this vaccination, this Operation Warp Speed thing. No, anything the federal government doing. Oh, no, Trump is just pushing this through so he gets the votes. And then you both came out, all three of you and everybody else, demanding that everybody get vaxxed. So if the pandemic is over, why are people still wearing masks? Why are all these other mandates still in place? Why are kids going to school with masks? Why are you selling the vaccine if the pandemic is over? I'll tell you why. Because it's all Biden.
Bullshit.
You got it. Biden.
Bullshit.
Yep. In one country after another, dictators running and ruining our lives, destroy the lives and livelihoods of billions around the planet. And it's all in your Trends Journal, by the way. We have the COVID war and the damage it's done in here. What's going on in the global economies. And again, when you look at the COVID, as we did last week in the Trends Journal, we noted that according to Wall Street Journal, roughly 85% of the people who died from COVID-19 through mid-August this summer were 65 years or older. Yeah. And then they go on to say that over in Florida, the Advent Health counted 24 deaths related to COVID-19 at its Orlando, Florida area hospital. Age was the biggest factor. All but one COVID-19 patient who died had serious health problems, such as diabetes, chronic obstructive pulmonary disease, heart failure, and obesity. But yet they sold this thing and everybody swallowed. So now that the Biden declared that, again, as the cover of the Trends Journal shows, the pandemic is over, or has nothing to do with the midterm elections coming? Of course it does. So they won't be even talking about this. So by the way, now that the pandemic is over, you don't have to sanitize your hands when you jerk off. And if the pandemic is over, they should stop forcing people to wear these moronic masks that the box says these masks do not eliminate exposure to the risk of any disease or infection, or maybe coming from the government, it's an infuction, because that's what they've done to us. What bullshit. Anyway, going back to the magazine, this is the top of the top, this Trends Journal. You saw what's going on in the equity markets. And now tomorrow they're wondering, is the Fed going to raise rates 75 basis points or a full basis point or full 1% rather? And again, they bullshitted. They said it was temporary, transitory, and of course in the woke world, transgendatory. And they're keeping the rates low. They're still low in compared to inflation at 8.5% to keep pumping the markets. But will the markets sustain it? Great article in here, of course, week after week by Gregory Mannarino on what to expect with the markets. A debt market is a time bomb, and it's ticking louder and faster. We have trends on the economic and market front with an economic update and market overview that you won't get anywhere else. Nowhere. And we're going on, we're telling you gold prices. Yeah, gold is down 16,666. Whoa, 666. Yeah. Gold prices we're still bullish on because when this thing goes down big and hard, you're going to see people running for safe haven assets. What's going on in the real estate markets? What we've been talking about going on in the office sector, the business commercial office sector, that you really want to look at. Again, more Americans unable to pay off credit card debt. Mortgage rates surpassed 6% for the first time in 14 years. And we got a note in here by Arthur Beckerman, a top real estate guy down in Florida, telling you what it means. And when you're looking at a house that you buy for like $400,000 in change, you're looking at a 48% increase in what you're paying on a mortgage. What's this going to do? New York City gloom, can't recover from COVID lockdown job losses. No shit. We said this when arrogant Andy Cuomo and that bullshit de Blasio, Warren William Jr., I changed my name, you stupid joiks, so I can get the Italian vote to de Blasio. Yeah, when that fuckface locked down everything, they destroyed the place. All the restaurants that are out of business, the dry cleaners, the bars. Oh, it's coming back. It's coming back. Yeah, it's coming back in some sections, in some ways. Nothing near. Again, we have the facts. We have the facts. And the facts is showing, for example, just the people that clean office buildings that belong to the union. There are about 1,300 less of them than before the COVID war that these fuckfaces, these arrogant bitches and bastards who locked down the economy. Hey, but now Biden says the pandemic is over. The midterm elections are coming. Rampant corruption of legal congressional stock trading hits new low. Yeah, actually, and it hit a new high. Fed insider trading bandits get a free ride. All in your Trends Journal. Plus, trends on the global economic front. When the economy falls, job goes with it. Oh, the World Bank, you know what they're saying? The world is risking a global recession. Guess they read the Trends Journal several months ago because they're just coming out with it now. Almost a third of Canadians can't pay basic expenses. Your property owners face looming debt crisis. Again, this is global. And now with interest rates going up, you're going to see the emerging markets submerge. They got all their debt in dollars, most of them. And their currencies are going down as the dollar's going up. What does it mean? Not only economically, hey, you think you got a refugee crisis now? Ain't seen nothing yet. Oh, and more people are going to take to the streets. When people lose everything and have nothing left to lose, they lose it. And they're losing it big time. You're going to see more protests, basic protesting against the lack of basic living standards, government corruption, crime, violence. And when you talk about the trends of crime, take a look at your trends journal over here. Crime Wave America, hell's a poppin'. Oh, the big announcement today in New York, 6,400 cameras on the subways because people are getting so afraid to ride on the subways and the violence is climbing. The violence rates are as high as they were in 2019 with about half the ridership. Trends in High Tech by Ben Davis. Again, Trends I Views, Trends in Geopolitics, and Trends in the Crypto Markets, plus Trends in Technocracy by Joe Duran. Election Integrity, Best and Worst States. No tech companies can't target free speech, says Fifth Circuit Court. And This Week in Surveillance. All in your Trends Journal. We're giving you the information. Newsweek, Time Magazine, Forbes, none of them come close to what we're giving you. We're giving you history before it happens. We're telling you what in the world is going on and what you might want to do. Again, the motto of the Trends Journal is think for yourself. And again, telling you where it's going that nobody else can do, because we're the only trend forecasting magazine in the world. And remember, the trend is your friend. And tomorrow, don't forget to tune in, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, Salenti and the Judge. See you tomorrow. And don't COVID war to Ukraine war to world war. Are you prepared for what's next? These are unprecedented times. What's next? What's going to happen? Read the Trends Journal. We have an unsurpassed track record of forecasting history before it happens. Subscribe to the Trends Journal. Read history before it happens. From the world leader in trend forecasting.